Good evening, brothers and sisters. Well, news and correction of news and correction of prophecies. As we find things, we will correct them. That's the signs and corrections of, let's just say that. We'll be perfectly honest and frank about what we find. But looking at Israeli involvement in massive Beirut port blast ruled out by both sides. Okay, so let's square that up and just put it right. Lebanese terror groups say no truth to rumours of airstrike on one of its weapon caches. Israel officials say Jerusalem had nothing to do with the explosion. It was a massive blast struck Beirut, were not caused by Israelite activities. What it is said that fireworks have set off explosive materials that's been kept there for years. So that's it really in a nutshell. So no drama, but big drama. Our heartfelt prayers go out to those that were injured in that incident and that accident, but it's not on the Richter scales of prophecy, or not directly anyway. However, Israel army admits to airstrikes in Syria, Lebanon. Okay, it admitted on the Arab Weekly. That's what I can say. Beirut, in a rare move, the Israeli army acknowledged Sunday its responsibility for recent airstrikes in Syria and Lebanon. Unclaimed rocket and drone attacks have targeted Iranian and pro-Iranian targets during the last few months of eastern Syria. I mean, it's prophetic that it's happening. We can expect it to happen. What we're trying to do is eliminate as we go. And we've got stuff coming in all the time, to which I'll get out. If you keep sending, I'll get out. If you either leave it on the link in the comments, or send me intel at pete'splace101@gmail.com. We'll try and get it out. But this is leading on to the next bit. Okay, so Israel Air Force Commander Amran Norkin said Sunday his country has escalated its airstrikes in Syria, Lebanon. They're asking for trouble, and they're going to get it, as we know. But these are the prophecies, fulfillments that we're looking for. These are the signs we're looking for. It's going to be around God's clock, which is the Middle East, which is going to be Israel. That is God's clock. We know that when tribulation starts, that it's going to start, obviously, by there. But I have got another video coming out, so keep watching. I've got a prophecy, which is going to be very, very interesting. But I'll tempt you with that one. That will be out next, if I can get it done. But we know that it's going to kick off. What we know is, what is kick off? Kick off is 7 years tribulation, like the world has never, ever seen before. And we've seen some stuff. We've seen some stuff, World War I, World War II for the start. We've seen some stuff, but this initial boom is planned thousands of years ago. Thousands and thousands of years ago. It's in God's calendar. It's in God's prophetic word, and loads of prophecies come true, which I haven't get up, but I will get up on the next video. So what do I do to avoid this? There's only one way out before it, and that is to confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead. And then keep in him all these things that you will learn. Ask for the Holy Spirit. Pick up the cross and follow him, because time is short. Time is very, 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 very short. Don't hesitate. Get on Discord, link in the description. You can follow us, and we'll bring you home if we can. But looking at that one, Beirut and rare move. In a rare move, I don't think so. The Israeli army acknowledged Sunday its responsibility for a recent airstrike in Syria. So we're going to move on, because the Jerusalem Post says Russia condemns Israeli airstrikes in Syria, warns of consequences. The Magog prophecy. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. It's just when. Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs resolutely condemned on Wednesday Israeli airstrikes that targeted Syrian military positions on Monday evening, warning Israel against dangerous consequences. They are getting geared up. America, at the moment, is out of action, to a degree. They would be Israel's defenders. They've already got problems of their own. or we, because a lot of people here are from America. We resolutely condemn these actions and express serious concerns over yet another aggravation of relations between Israel and Syria, said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a statement. We warn Israel's leader against a repetition of steps that are fraught with dangerous consequences for the entire Middle East. We support Syria, sovereignty and territorial integrity, and urge both sides to display restraint and prevent a further escalation of tension. The IDF carried out airstrikes against targets belonging to Syria military in southern Syria on Monday night in response to an attempted terrorist attack that was thwarted along the Syrian border that night. It is grenade after grenade after grenade. It's escalating. We know where it's going. We know where it's going. It's written in the book. The last book of the Bible, Revelation. It's in there. And many consequent books, earlier books, that it's written what will happen. It's prophesied. There have been 54 prophecies fulfilled accurately since 1948. 1948 being the most significant, when Israel became a nation in a day. If you can't see this, then go to the Bible. Or come to the YouTube. There's plenty of people talking about it. It doesn't have to be me. But I'm going to leave you with that tonight on that quick news blast, and to put right, because we're going to put right some of the things we've been seeing as well. If they don't happen, we'll be on talking about it. Because we need to know, brothers and sisters. But I'll leave you with, may God bless you, keep you, make his face to shine upon you, and be gracious to you this day and always. Till the next one. God bless.